This is the Make Stuff Fix Things YouTube channel. This is episode 6 of the Airstream renovation series. If this is your first time to the channel, I encourage you to go back and watch some of the previous episodes of the Airstream project. I completely gutted the trailer, replaced the rear end cap, subfloor, and now I'm in the process of rebuilding the interior. In this episode, I continue rebuilding some of the cabinetry, and the main focus is building some drawer boxes. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be informed of future updates. Here's my drawer box all painted up. This will actually be this nightstand in the bedroom of the trailer. I did put a USB outlet in the side here. I was going to put an AC outlet here too, but I didn't space the drawers and stuff appropriately. I should have put a spacer up here so I would have room for the outlet to be cleared by the drawer, but instead I think maybe I'll do a little pop-up one in the top there. I don't know, I'm a little bummed because I don't remask it after priming, so but you can see I got some primer on some of the edges. I'm still exposed, so I don't know if that's my gun angle. Maybe it is, maybe I need a little more conscious of that, but the sides look good, which means it must be my gun angle. But there's gonna be a drawer in here, so you're not gonna see most of this edge anyway, so I'm not gonna stress about it, but I'm gonna try to figure out why it's happening so I can be better. But yeah, hopefully I can get this installed today and then start working forward on the bathroom side. Yesterday evening I got a full sheet of Baltic birch broken down for all my drawer boxes for the Airstream. So I got 8 boxes of various sizes. I'm pretty happy. This was actually all of the scrap I had left after breaking down that sheet, so that's awesome. It actually gives me some really good pieces for doing test cuts and setup of the joinery that I'm going to do. So here's the joinery I'm going to do on the drawer boxes. It's just a little dado rabbit combination there. It's a little tricky to get everything to be a nice tight fit, but glue will help with whatever play I have. And it's nice because it's a nice clean joint, so these will be the drawer sides and this will be the front and the back, so you won't be able to see anything on the sides. So I've gotten the drawer boxes put together. Well, not assembled, but dry fit. Next step, I'm going to start cutting some drawer bottoms for each one. I do have a partial sheet of 1/4 inch left over. I want to cut the bottoms before I do the actual slots, just to make sure that I'm cutting the base slot to the right thickness. You know, 1/4 inch plywood isn't all made equal, so I'm going to cut the bases, then start dadoing in the panels for the bottoms, and start getting a few drawers assembled here. Another day working on these drawer boxes. So finally got all of them assembled. They're dry fit right now, but all the bottoms cut, all the dados test fit and everything. So pretty happy with how they're coming together. So I put an F for front on every drawer. So I need to do a little notch out here, which I'm going to use a pattern bit on a router and just hit each drawer with the same one, just centered. And then on the back of the drawer, I'm using the Bloom undermount slides. And so I actually need to do a 1 3/8 by 1 by 1/2 inch notch out here where the slide actually fits through there. So I got this little stop set up on the bandsaw. So I'm going to do that 1/2 inch cut on every single back piece. And then I'll reset the bandsaw and then go ahead and do the 90-degree cut the other way. So this project was finishing spraying all of the drawer boxes with some poly. Went pretty good. Pretty happy with how that came out. Ended up doing about 4 coats on the top side and a couple coats on the bottom. Next step for these, so I have to drill this because I'm using these bloom under mount slides. There's this little pilot hole that goes in the back that it has a little tab that slips in there that allows for some of the adjustment. Here's that slot that we cut out earlier. This drawer I've already assembled with the front mechanism as well. I've opted for the fancy, which gives you basically all the adjustability forward to back, side to side, and then this little guy gives you up and down. So next up I need to get these mounted in all 8 drawers and then mark and mount these holes. For these, obviously you don't want it to go all the way through the drawer box, you can't see a hole there, so I've got this drill bit set up with a little drill stop on it, so that way it only goes through as deep as it needs to. Good morning. My goal for today is going to be to get these drawer boxes into that trailer over there. I have most of the drawer fronts painted and ready to be installed as well. First I'm going to get the boxes in, drawer fronts mounted, and then I need to actually remove them and drill the holes and everything for the latches that I'm using. After that, once I get the garage cleared out a little bit, I'm going to get another coat of paint on this, which is the bathroom wheel well cover, and then also the kind of sink pedestal. And then I also have these drawer fronts that need a little bit more paint too. So once I get the garage cleaned up, make some room, then I can do respray on those. These last 2 drawer fronts, I'm gonna, while I'm getting ready to spray the other stuff, I'm gonna do a light sand on these and give them another coat too. They've just gotten a little bit, unfortunately, beat up from floating around the trailer for the last couple, 2-3 months. So this is because I'm gonna get everything set up, I might as well clean these up too. And then going to the back, I'm just finishing up the drawer fronts on this little nightstand section. So these coming along too. This is kind of the technique I've been using. I have these little multi-thickness spacers. I actually bought these for doing a deck, but they, they have a 16th H, 3/8 inch, 3/16 and a quarter. I'm doing 1/8 inch gap, so just sliding these in, setting the the drawer front on top of it, and then attaching it to the drawer. And that's been working out well and giving me some nice consistent lines. Obviously, I do have a ton of adjustment, and I've had to fine tune a little bit with the bloom slides, but this gives like a really good starting point. But yeah, that's it for today's update. Hopefully get a little bit more done. So got this all measured out for the latch, so just drilling those. Got just a 1-inch hole saw for this. I forgot to show it, but basically these latches can be it's a little nerve-wracking because there's a catch that you screw up inside the drawer. So what I do to give myself a reference point, because the drawer face can be slightly different drawer to drawer relative to that catch. So I actually put this tape in there, and then I take a pencil and actually mark. So this is the bottom edge of my cabinet carcass there, and I know my latch, the catch sticks down about 1/2 inch, so I use this mark as a reference point for giving me the center point of the latch itself. It just takes the guesswork out of it, so you're not sitting there trying to measure the reveal and then subtract that from the thickness of the material and all that. So this is a really easy, foolproof way before you go and drill an irreversible hole in your drawer. And there we go. Latch installed. Now we'll just go get it put into the... Here are the drawers installed. Really happy with how they came out. Just the finish turned out nice. The latches are really nice. This is the bedroom cabinet. And then here's the galley. I'm really happy with how these came out. That is going to do it for this episode. Thanks again for watching, and as always, please like and subscribe to the videos. Hit the notification bell, as there's a lot more exciting progress coming soon.